So we are currently at 4502 Milwaukee Street, which formerly was the Carmenton Nursing Home. And we will be turning this building into a temporary homeless shelter for families. There's about a little over 70 families right now currently being sheltered at the hotels. And then there is sometimes a waiting list. The goal of this project is to move families who have been moved from their East Washington shelter to hotels during the coronavirus to create social distancing space. Community Development Division has had a lot of help from the engineering department. They are currently prepping the building for occupancy. So the building hasn't been used for 2 years, which means that they have to go in and look at the heating system, the fire system, the water that's going through the building.
So what we're doing right now is basically transitioning the building from being idle and kind of empty to being occupied. We're going to convert some of these spaces for a use with the homeless shelter. I think, for example, the Salvation Army is going to set up a computer lab and kind of a homework lab back here for the kids. So they have a place to be after school if they need help with their homework. Salvation Army is going to use the kitchen to a full extent, which is pretty cool. They're actually going to cook all the food for all their operations out of here and kind of send food out to their satellite place. Beauty shop back here, physical occupational therapy. I'm impressed with, across the board, all the different people that had to work as a team. And in particular, our ops crew is what they've been able to pull off in a short period of time. That they've got, 50 other buildings and 50 other things to do in any given day. And this is another, similar to what we did at First Street with the men's homeless shelter. This is another project that needs to happen quickly, and it's important. And so we're going to remove this extra, it's called delayed egress, and just make it a regular exit door. So that's something that engineering staff are going to be helping with as well. So they have a couple washers, couple dryers, commercial grade. It's a bunch of physical therapy equipment, occupational therapy equipment. But when this room everything's sold out of the room for auction, it's going to become kind of a study hall, multi-purpose room, just all sorts of random things for going back, 60 years or whatever the building's been occupied. So STEP has been helping us, Commonwealth Labor has been helping us clear out the storage room and everything move out of here for auction, basically. And then
as we do adult employment or transitional employment for folks, it's a 3-job model. But we basically can take folks that are either out, in need of a job, they've lost their job, they don't have money for rent, or they're off the streets, or they're out of jail or prison, and we employ them and we work with them to get them ready. With them for many years, and the county to support this program. And when the city, when they're looking for, just general laborers, they always have, we always need placements, right?
The coronavirus has pretty much changed, and really put a focus on housing as a human right and the importance for the city of Madison and many other partners to step up and make sure people can stay safely housed. At the beginning of this pandemic, everyone said, well, just make sure you're just washing your hands. How do you wash your hands when you don't even have a home to go to? So, but the need is huge. We have a lot of housing instability right now due to the coronavirus. And one of the things that many city departments and community departments are trying to do is make sure that people can stay stably housed. And if they can't stay stably housed, make sure that they have a shelter that they can go to.